Hello there again. Welcome to this tutorial where I shall be taking you through the ins and outs of inserting and formatting images into your posts and pages. I have just placed myself here in the posts menu page, and I'm going to open up one of my test posts. I should add that the steps that I show you now are the same if you are inserting or formatting images on pages as they are on posts. So same applies. So in here I have some text and I'm going to add an image. I really want my image to come up on the left side here, so I'm going to put my cursor here. I also want the image to start from the top of the page. I'm going to click on Add Media. Now I have one file in there already. But let me go ahead and add another file. So this, by clicking on that, it basically opens up your browser window for images that you may have in your library. So I'm just gonna put this image in here because I know it's quite a big image. And there we have it. So in this area over here, we have all the specs of the image that we have just uploaded to the site. It has picked up the title there, which you will probably want to change. And it has also given you the measurement of that image, which is 600 by 700 pixels. You should keep in mind that on the whole, most blog themes, especially those that have sort of the standard right sidebar, the actual width of a post is usually around the 600 mark for the amount of text that will go across that post. So this is quite a large image that I've just uploaded, and I will want to downsize that a little bit further down this column when we get to that area. But before we get to that point, I'm going to change the title of this to storytelling. Now it's important when you are setting the title for your image that you keep in mind your keywords, because this is an area that's quite important for SEO for your site, because as you know yourself, quite often if you're searching on Google, it will give you image returns on that search that you've put in for that keyword. So you will find that quite often you may get hits on your site as a result of an image that is showing up on your site. And so people may come and visit your site because an image that's there has come up in a search that they've made for that keyword. Of course, you have to make it all relevant to what you're posting, but seeing as I have an image here that says keep calm and tell us a story, I'm just going to give that title storytelling. You can also put in a caption, and this will come up under the image, and we'll see that once we publish this post. These areas here, you can go ahead and write a description if you wish to do so. I generally keep them blank. And now coming down to the display settings. As I said earlier, I want this to come up on the left side of my text, so I want my text to wrap around the right of the image. I want it, this is, you can give custom URLs if you maybe want people to go to a website as a result of clicking on that image, you can do so. Or you can, the standard element will be that it will just go to the media file. So if people click on that image, the page where this image file is stored will just come up. So that's just good to keep in mind, that at this point you can hyperlink that image already to perhaps another part of your site or somebody else's website. And then down here, it gives you sort of 3 different size specs, one of them being a thumbnail, medium, and then the full size of the image. Now, as I said earlier, I realize that this is quite a large image and that because I don't want to put the full image to go across the post, I will likely stick to this option that they give me, where they have essentially halved the size of the post, of the image, sorry. And I think we're good to go here. I'm going to post this image, so I'm just going to insert it into my post. And there you have it. Now just keep in mind as well that the distortion here, this is not what your post is going to necessarily look like. So don't panic too much if an image looks very large and somehow your formatting doesn't feel right. You should always preview that post once you have inserted an image. So I'm going to go ahead and preview this post. And as I can see here, it has set up the post, and here it is to the right. So I'm pretty happy with that setup. As you see, here's where the caption comes in. Now let's just say I've done this and I'm thinking, you know what, I really think that image might look better on the right. How do I go about changing that? Okay, so we can just quickly go to Edit Post again up here. Oh, I didn't save that change, so okay, let me update that. And to change that, all I have to do is click on the image and click on this button here. If you click on that, you delete the image. I'm going to edit the image, and it gives me some options here. Now let's say I still feel that the image is a little too large. I can minimize it a little bit more. I realize, oh gosh, it didn't save my title, so I'm just going to put that title in again. I should have done that. And I'm happy for it to link there. That works, but I want it to come on the right. So I'm just going to click on this button, and I'm going to update it. And update it again. So let me look at it now. How does it look? Okay, that's better. I'm happier with that setup.